Hi Gemini, let's see why Spirit had you stop on this channel. He's got a message for you and I am channeling it. Oh my goodness. Gemini. So there was unequal give and take and unalignment. Like, this was the issue. A reciprocal relationship. Maybe it had issues because of outside influences. But it was not balanced. And actually some damage, something like the Three of Swords I'm feeling came in between the two of you and caused you to separate. There's a separation here, an ending. Yeah, let this go. Somebody's trying to clear their mind after, okay, whatever this damage was. Yeah, they're trying to clear their mind, but it looks like the future could lead to a commitment. Okay, what's going on here? The Gemini needs to know, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to get a new deck here. Alright, Jeremy, what's going on? What is, okay. Five of Cups. Damn, that's the damage. So there was a betrayal. There was a betrayal. And somebody is opting for a new journey, detachment. They want to clear their mind. They need a moment to think about this perspective. Whatever the Five of Cups was, it's definitely changed their perspective. Okay? Whoever created the damage definitely wants to bring some balance to this. They're trying to be patient and give you time, I hear. But, okay. You two could have been married. You could have been a black and white couple. Or a mixed race couple. Even a gay couple, I don't know, but what I do know is somebody betrayed the other. Wow. I'm almost feeling forgiveness after this betrayal. That, you know, there is detachment, but it kind of looks like that was what needed to happen to take this relationship to the next level. Also, you may find out, Gemini, that with the Five of Cups, that somebody actually lied with the Seven of Swords. That maybe your partner or this person didn't actually do it, or it didn't go down the way they said it. Things didn't happen the way it was described. Okay. What else, Spirit? I believe that sometimes you have to have something happen to strengthen your relationship, to make somebody actually decide the priority and importance of it. Yeah, sometimes adverse things happen to elevate it, to change it, to Because you go through the damage, you detach, but then there's a commitment. The commitment comes back, or it never left, and there's this elevation. Ace of Swords. The truth does come out regarding something, a lie. A lie. And it's part of, it caused damage. It caused damage, and I think once this truth comes out and everybody hears the entire story, you two break this detachment, you get back together, because commitment is the last card. This could even elevate your relationship, like you take it to the next level as a result of coming back together. It made it stronger. Six of Pentacles. Now it is extremely balanced. Like you two are in sync. You're aligned. You're supportive. You're sharing. There's a reciprocity, a fairness. I see you both really stepping up, taking some action. The King of Swords. Yeah, he's serious. He's serious now because somebody tried to come in between you two with a lie. You're going to find out that in the near future. But this tested your love, and it endures. It endures. What else does Gemini need to know? There could be a child on the way. Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody's apologizing here. Somebody could be at the point where they're actually ready to come back, and after a detachment, they're coming back kind of hoping for the best. They're just hoping for the best. They're taking an opportunity. Why? Because they love you, Gem. The Lovers is here. Okay. Wheel of Fate. Look. You two know you're destined and fated to be with each other. That's why you come back together. You realize that you two have a future. A future, and both of you are part of that future. Seven of Swords is qualified by the Five of Swords. It definitely involves others trying to penetrate your relationship, cause conflicts, cause arguments. That could be because they were jealous of it. Gemini. Yeah, while you two were apart, you were so disconnected. Like you felt so like something was missing. An important part of you was missing. Yeah, you don't want to feel that, because this is who that detachment is keeping you from your soulmate, the one who's for you. I think this issue caused you to put things in the proper perspective where your relationship is concerned. Definitely the devil trying to break this apart. Yeah, he did not want you two to be successful. But thank God, in spite of all that toxic energy, if you two are meant to be together, you will be together. There's nothing, the wheel is here. So there's nothing that can stop destiny and fate. Try as you may, but it's not going to happen. So what do these two want to say to each other who are detached, hurt? There's so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond measure. There is so much unspoken between us. I hope we will soon have the opportunity to reveal. Yeah, because I I don't even think you had a chance to talk about this, to really hash it out. But I do see the wheel, like as soon as this detachment ends and you two get back together, like they can't, it's almost like there was no break in time, right? You start apologizing, right? You start talking, okay? And start with the King of Swords, figuring out what happened. You know, making some logic of this, some sense of it. And that's when you come to the truth. You get clarity on this devil energy, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Very toxic energy. Yeah. That's why the truth comes out, because they tried to break you up. What? But they can't. Divine connection here. Yeah. They want to get to the healing part, you know, when you're in each other's arms and you're kind of talking about this. Almost this is behind you. Healing from the past. Working on letting go. Being free to fully love you, right? Get back to the loving. Your love gives me hope. Yeah, they want to heal past and childhood trauma. They want you to send them some loving energy, like they want this telepathic energy between you two, because they have a lot of love for you. And they can't wait to be back in your arms. And some of them are back in your arms and they're just, there's a sense of healing, that of recognizing that somebody tried to take away somebody who's so precious to you. Somebody tried to interfere. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit, tell me. Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear about this commitment? Because the Lovers is here. Right now, she needs to hear something. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. So some of you may be thinking, I should just give up. After the damage, you know, we've been apart for a minute. But Spirit says no. This love is worth working for, waiting for. Don't give up. Be like the sturgeon fish. Be resilient. That's right. This person is aligned with you. They're everything you wanted. They are your soulmate. I'm telling you. Yeah. Give your relationship a chance. That's right. Okay. What else does Gemini? Ooh, a lot. See, this is an important, this could be your twin flame. You both contain aspects of each other's character. That's why nothing can keep you apart. The wheel is here. Plus, okay, here it is. Yeah, you've had past lives together. And every lifetime you must find each other and see if you can continue on your path. This is amazing. Okay. So, definitely a soul contract, a divine connection. And it's meant to be. So there you go. Your connection is unbreakable. All right, Spirit. What else does Gemini need to hear? This commitment is here. It looks like you actually tie the knot. You make each other part of your future together. Yeah, you commit. Gemini. That's right, the Lovers. But look what you're committing to. Let love move through you. Trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. bring some flexibility into your life. Okay. What part of you is apologizing for your truth? And that kind of ties in here, even though a lie came in between to tear you apart. It's like you two were so connected and meant to be that the Page of Cups came up. It's like you're very sincere. You apologized and it wasn't even your fault. But be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of the truth. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak the truth. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. And there is room for all of us. This is all about this truth coming out. You know, you can't even wait for the truth. It's like the Ace of Swords is the truth, the light. You get that. This whole situation has the truth come out and shine. Yeah. Okay. Let us talk about this soulmate. It's very important. Tune into the subtle energies you're receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition on this. Gemini, Spirit is going to send you some type of signals, acknowledgement, like maybe when it's a good time to try to bring this together again, when you should ask for their hand in marriage. It could be divine is in control here because it is a divine counterpart, this past life soulmate. So listen to the messages that's being sent to you. Okay? Okay, what else? Okay, what else? Forgiveness is needed here. Forgiveness is needed all the time so that we can let stuff go. Can you imagine how weighed down we'd be if we didn't let stuff go? Forgiveness is a liberating choice. Anger, resentment, confusion, fear, doubt. Liberating ourselves from that. Forgive ourselves and then liberate ourselves. And that's what the last quarter moon is. Releasing, letting go. Letting bygones be bygones. Whatever. Absolutely. What else does Gemini need to hear? 1414. Whatever. Lighten up. You know, if you're a part of this equation, just focus on your needs and desires and hobbies, and everything is more accessible with a light attitude. Just everything works out when we don't take ourselves so seriously, almost is what I am saying, right? Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a brand new friend, or an addition to your family. Ooh, the Page of Cups could involve a baby. Good vibes, though, will speed up the process, right? If we keep our vibration high, things flow easier. And that's why the last quarter moon in Taurus is important in terms of letting go of things that no longer value you. I see you doing that. 1414 in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And until the next moon phase, namaste.